This is Sparta!
Welcome to the Spartans Show here on AFC TV with me, Jonny Hall.
And me, Mark Carruthers. Coming up on today's show, we look back to Saturday's home defeat against Buxton.
We catch up with Mark Allison, aka Run Geordie Run, who was special guest at Croft Park at the Witton Albion game.
And we look ahead to Saturday's vital game against AFC Fylde.
Let's start with Saturday's home defeat against Buxton. And Mark, obviously not the result that many had hoped for.
Yeah, it was disappointment. First home defeat since October the 26th. First defeat of the year, of the calendar year. Wasn't a great performance. Tom, Colin and everyone knew that. The players knew that. You could see coming off the park, they were disappointed. But Buxton, to be fair, a difficult team to play. I've been at the club 2 years and I've never seen us beat them yet in 4 games. It's 3 defeats and a draw, I think, now. So, tough game. Tom did warn that would be difficult, but we've got to bounce back next Saturday.
Absolutely, and does it have an effect on the playoff push?
To a certain degree, yeah. We've obviously moved down to 7th in the league now, but we are still, it's very tight around the playoff area. It's one win can get you right back up there, one defeat can see you slip out as we found at the weekend, but we weren't expected to be where we were. You know, we tipped for relegation. I keep going back to that in our coverage on Radio Northumberland, but to be even in with a chance of getting in the playoffs is brilliant.
And something we saw on Saturday as well, no recognised right back in the squad, Ian Watson filling in that position. Is that somewhere the club has to look to strengthen with Sean Utterson going back to America?
Yeah, it's a loss obviously losing Sean, but we knew that was a short-term measure. There are people in the squad who can play there, so I dare say that would be an area that we do need to strengthen.
Earlier in the month, Spartans played host to Witton Albion here at Croft Park, and there was a special guest in the form of Mark Allison, aka Run Geordie Run. Mark has completed a lot of runs for charity, raising a lot of money, most recently completing a 2,383-mile trek across Australia. Mark caught up with the Blythe-born runner to get his thoughts on his achievement and on his hometown club.
Hi Mark, first of all, on behalf of everyone at Blythe Spartans, congratulations on your wonderful achievement.
Thank you.
Highlights of the run?
The highlights of the run was quite a simple question to answer. It was the finish line, and the run was so horrific in terms of the physical effort and the mental effect it had on me. So getting to the finish line after 82 days of running coast to coast across Australia was, for sure the high point. Fundraising is still ongoing and money's coming in still by the day. And the run finished 4 weeks ago, so that's really something. And I think the fund went over £54,000 this week for the Sir Bobby Robson Foundation and the Children's Foundation. So who knows where that will end.
Fantastic. And today, special guest at Spartans. How have you enjoyed your day?
I thought it was an excellent game of football. I've really enjoyed it. Been well looked after. And there's a lot of quality on the pitch. It's my first non-league game. I've been a season ticket holder at Newcastle for many years, but my first non-league game, and I'm sure it won't be my last based on what I've seen today. A lot of quality, and the effort throughout was just a relentless pace. It was non-stop the game. You can't complain at 6 goals, so it's been great entertainment.
And a brand new Spartan shirt as well.
Yes, I was just saying beforehand I'll go and have a look at the club shop and get myself a shirt. So that saved me a trip. It was nice to be presented with a signed top. That's really topped the day off quite nicely.
Saturday sees Spartans return to Croft Park, looking to get back to winning ways at home as they host AFC Fylde. And obviously, Mark, they'll be looking to get over what was disappointing on Saturday and get back to winning ways, as I said.
There will be, but it won't be easy. Fylde were one of the pre-season favourites to win this league. I think that's gone now. I think Chorley have probably secured promotion already in the Championship. But Fylde got a lot of money, a lot of investments gone in there. An ambitious club and good to see at this level. But they're not unbeatable. We probably should have taken something from them in the FA Cup in September. We obviously didn't, but on a day when I think you saw a little bit of what this young side was about, and hopefully on Saturday, I'm sure there will be a reaction. It'll be enough to get the 3 points.
Not many home games left, so it's about making this one count.
It is, yeah. I mean, I think it's 4 home games left after this one, and you know the Croft Park faithful have been great this year, and it'd be nice to sort of send them away in the summer. Hopefully, we can get a playoff spot. If not, at least have a positive end of the season. So it's vital that we make these last home games count.
And do you think they can do it? Do you think they can come back to winning ways?
I'm always positive, so yeah, I don't see why not. It's been a good season so far. It hasn't been a great one. If it was, we would be in the playoffs, I dare say. But when you think, again, like I said earlier, when we came into the pre-season, nobody expected us to be where we are now. And if we can just carry that on, improve the away form, which you normally ask me about in Ready Northumberland, then I'm sure we'll be there or thereabouts. And one thing I think we do know, and I think the supporters know, it won't be for a lack of trying. If you can't make it to Croft Park on Saturday, don't worry, because we've got it covered. We've got full match coverage on radionorthumberland.com from 2:30 and extended highlights on BSCFC TV on Sunday.
Don't forget you can keep up to date with all things Spartans at the Blythe Spartans official Twitter account at Blythe_Spartans, or on Facebook, just search for Blythe Spartans Official.
That's all for today's show. Join us in a couple of weeks for the next edition of The Spartans Show.
Thanks for watching here on BSAFC TV. We'll see you again soon.